Hey everybody, it's Brian O'Connell with the Welcome Home team at Keller Williams. Today we're going to talk about due diligence money, due diligence period, and the earnest money deposit. First of all, we have due diligence money. Due diligence money is a negotiated amount of money that buys a period of time to do home inspections, to make sure that you can get finance for the property, to make sure that the property is able to be utilized as you like. You want to raise chickens, you want to raise hogs, you want to make a machine shop. Let's just make sure that home will fit your desires. And then also the earnest money deposit. What is the earnest money deposit? How much is it? How is it negotiated? And what does it buy? Due diligence money, DD money. Due diligence money is negotiated. It could be $100, $200, $300, $400, $500. It purchases an amount of time. This is a negotiated amount of money. Earnest money deposit. Generally, our market supports a 1% of the purchase price for earnest money deposit. Again, this is a negotiated amount of money. It's whatever both the buyer and the seller are comfortable with. So DD money goes for the DD period. Earnest money deposit covers the end of the due diligence period to the settlement date. This is generally like an escrow period just to make sure that everything is running smooth and both parties are happy. So due diligence period. What happens in the due diligence period? This is when you do your home inspection. You're going to get a home inspection, you're going to do an appraisal, you're going to make sure your loan is good. So once you get your home inspection back, there's going to be some discrepancies in the home inspection. Some of these discrepancies you'll want to take care of yourself, all part of being a homeowner, and some of the discrepancies we'll want the seller to take care of just because general maintenance, large ticket items, things that you would not want to deal with. During the due diligence period, you negotiate everything out and make sure you still want to buy the house. You can terminate the contract for any reason or no reason at all during your due diligence period and receive your earnest money deposit back. The seller will keep the due diligence money, but they will return the earnest money deposit. The due diligence money is held by the seller because you purchased that amount of time to make sure you want to buy the house. If you terminate the contract after 5 o'clock p.m. on the last day of your due diligence period, anywhere in here, if you terminate, the seller will keep both the due diligence money and your earnest money deposit. Once you get the settlement, let's say that everything runs good, you love the house, you negotiate everything out, everybody's happy, win-win. You get into your escrow period, you're just waiting to close. Seller signing their seller stuff, buyer's taking care of all their loose ends with the loan. You get to the settlement date, all this money is credited back to the buyer. All right, so in a nutshell, we've got due diligence money is a negotiated amount of money that purchases a due diligence period that is for home inspection to make sure that you want to buy the house. That is also negotiated, generally 2 to 3 weeks. And earnest money deposit that holds your feet to the fire until settlement. At settlement, the buyer gets a credit for the due diligence money and the earnest money deposit that they can use towards their closing costs, or if there's anything in excess, it's returned to the buyer in the form of a check, generally 2 to 3 days after closing. Thanks for hanging out with me for a couple minutes, learning about due diligence money, due diligence period, and the EMD. Stay tuned with our YouTube channel for more tips on home buying and home selling. Give us a call, Brian O'Connell, 910-849-2892. We are the Welcome Home team of Keller Williams. Looking forward to serving you soon.